Let me see that we're live. Okay, now we
are. You people bought a ticket to see me, so shut up.
Sometimes I get so mad, there's no control.
Ladies and gentlemen,
my
just in
thoughts
case
get
you
so
live
bad, I'm
under a
like,
rock,
I might
you
grab
are
a bat,
looking
I
at the
don't know, my
youngest
rap, my
and
blood
fastest
boils
rising
over like,
star in
oh God, here
professional
goes. I
wrestling
lost all
today.
feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And I ain't gon' wish you just a fuck up real bad.
Be the villain! And I have no problem at all, because I couldn't care less if you like me or not. I'm here for success, and there's no one more successful than Grayson Waller.
Yeah! Let me talk to you. War game.
Oh, yeah. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Heal the Ring podcast on the BX Sports Jedi Network. I am the Donald the Watch Along BX Sports Jedi. Kevin, with my partner, the boss. I'm the boss, Mr. J. What's up, Jay?
What's up, Kevin? What's up, everybody watching at home? Let's get right into this Raw watch along. John Cena. Hey, he's coming tonight. So let's go.
16-time. You can't see me, the 16-time champ in the building. Oh, I can't wait to see it. In Boston, Massachusetts, his hometown. This is going to be good. Not only is John Cena in the building, the chairman himself, Mr. Vincent Kennedy McMahon, seems to be backstage. Oh, baby. Oh, hell. No chance in hell. Oh, yes. I love it. But first and foremost, man, I know we got about a few minutes here before we go to Raw. I just wanted to touch a little bit on, we had All Elite Wrestling had their pay-per-view yesterday. From what I'm hearing, it was really good. I didn't watch it, to be honest with you, because I did watch just the MJF match. That's all one I did, due to the fact that I'm what we are calling a winning basketball franchise in the New York Knickerbockers, winners of 9 in a row, and that takes a little precedent from All Elite Wrestling, in my opinion. But tell me about the card, of just real quick here, just a quick summary.
Hey, man, it was an amazing card. I didn't think it was going to be a good card, so I wasn't really going to want to buy it, but I did buy it anyway, and I watched it. It was actually really good. It was really good. It was all the matches delivered, especially the pre-show match with Mark Briscoe and Lucha Bros taking on Tony Nese and whoever the other people were. I really didn't pay attention in the pre-show, but I did see a couple spots in the pre-show. I saw the ending. It was a good match, and Mark Briscoe, obviously, and the Lucha Bros came up with the win, obviously. And then during the first match of the night was Ricky Starks taking on Chris Jericho. And it was surprisingly a good match. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Obviously, Ricky Starks came out with the win. And then we had a match that I didn't think was going to make it onto the card because it was 1 week, like literally 1 week before Revolution was happening. Christian Cage taking on Jungle Boy Jack Perry in a Buried Alive match. Hey, that match, it was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. There was a couple moves where I was like, "Ooh, that was a good move." Obviously Jungle Boy came out with the win. Let's go. The tag team title match. That was something. Jesus, that was something. You had 4 teams, man. There was 4 teams in there. You had Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. You had Orange Cassidy and Danhausen. You also had the Acclaimed and the current AEW Tag Team Champions, the Guns. The match was really good. It had me on the edge of my seat the entire time. Near falls after near falls after near falls, pin attempts, awesome finishing moves, all the stuff, and leads down to the Guns retaining. And they were on the mic and they were saying the best tag team in the world. They beat the Acclaimed. They beat FTR. They beat Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. They beat Orange Cassidy and Danhausen, and obviously they say they're the best in the world in tag team division in AEW, but obviously not. FTR came out and pretty much just gave them a whooping, and now it's going to be FTR taking on the Guns, and it's good to see FTR back. It's been 2 months since FTR left, and now they're back. We also had the trios tag titles. That match, wow! I'm gonna say that's the best match of the night. Taken away from the main event, the 60-minute Iron Man match. I think the House of Black taking on the Elite was the best match. It stood out to me the most, especially with all those near falls at the end of the match, with House of Black going for the cover on Kenny Omega, and then they got Nick and Matt coming in for the save, and then Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks going for a cover, and then Buddy Matthews and Brody King coming in for the save. It was just near fall after near fall after near fall, and I enjoyed every single second of it. And obviously, your new new trios tag team title.
That's for tomorrow.
That's for tomorrow, yeah. The House of Black, and I actually enjoyed the House of Black being your new trios champions. I had enough of the Elite winning and winning after winning and after winning, because it's time for a new team, a new tag trios to come up and actually show what they have, because we don't have to have the top guy, the Elite, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks on the top of the roster all the time. There could be some other people, like you can have Blackpool Combat, Wheeler Yuta, Claudio, and John Moxley be trio tag. I mean, you never know. I know John Moxley is always on there. Another match, speaking of John Moxley versus Hangman Adam Page.
Let me hold you a minute there. We got 3 minutes before Monday Night Raw goes on the air, and I know we didn't anticipate doing a Revolution review, but I just wanted to get back on the Monday Night Raw thing for a moment. I'm going to get to that AEW with the matches. I think the right guy won in the Iron Man match with JMJF and Danielson. I thought that match was good, very good. It went 60 minutes, and they won, and then at the end the crowd wanted more. So you got over more, and kudos to both of those wrestlers to go over an hour and some change on a really good match there. I like the finish. I like the fact. Only thing I didn't like it was Tony Khan. It's like, oh, come kiss my ass because I'm gonna extend it. No, we cannot have a. Come on, you took that playbook right out of WWE's playbook. But other than that, AEW, you know what I liked about what I'm listening to all the reviews. They're making storylines for Double or Nothing now. They had all this time to build Revolution, and they didn't really build it with storylines. It was kind of they just threw a lot of crap on the wall, and it stuck. My opinion is now with all this, with the fallouts, there's storylines being built with AEW, where Cody Rhodes was part of the All Elite Wrestling, you had storyline builds to pay-per-views, and now they're trying to get back to it, and I kind of appreciate it. They want to keep people invested there. Like tonight, right now we're all tuning in to Monday Night Raw. We'll bring it right back here to Raw. You got John Cena returning. What is he returning for? Is it because we all know it's the Austin Theory, but now, Jay, I want to see how they build it, how they cross it, how they make a match out of it.
I do too. I would like to see Austin Theory and John Cena. They clash at WrestleMania. I want to see what happens tonight, because I know previously, the last time John Cena was in WWE or for SmackDown in Tampa last year,
You were there.
They filmed something for Austin Theory. I was there. Yes, I was there. But they filmed something for Austin Theory and Cena. And I would like to see if they put it on tonight, or if Cena comes out to the ring and then Austin Theory comes out. If they save that filming that the footage they have for maybe a later time. I don't know if it was for their storyline or for the 2K game, because I know 2K, they, Theory and Cena interacted, but I don't know if it's that. But I'm hoping it's part of the storyline for the WrestleMania match more than the 2K game. So we'll find out tonight. I hope they come out. I hope Cena comes out to the ring with Theories coming out too.
Well, it's about to start now. We're getting this together forever, all that other WWE logo introduction video. We're about to go. Let's do this, man. Monday Night Raw. Watch along here on the BX Sports Channel Network on Opus. Of course, we'll. Oh, we get. Well, wait a minute. Immediately, we get the Black Suburban. Who's coming out, Jay? Oh, it's the Bloodline. Solo Sokoa
Yep. So it's the code taking on
and
Kevin Owens.
wow, we got one of the Us. Jimmy Uso and the Wise Man.
Oh yeah. What the heck just happened on my TV? Oh.
There we go. Wise Man's throwing some instruction. Here we go. Earlier today, some instruction. Solo Sokoa just looked at him like, homeboy, please. I'm going to Jimmy. I think they want to solve the Sami Zayn problem, but I don't think, you know what? I think, I think with Roman Reigns, I had a little tongue twister there. Roman Reigns, when the Bloodline family is gonna really apart, I think when he puts his hands on Solo Sokoa.
Hey, listen. It's more looking like Jimmy is going to be the one to turn on the bloodline too, as well. Obviously, Roman Reigns, week in and week out, always talking crap or talking rudely to Jimmy, making Jimmy feel like the oddball in the group, or more like he's like it's like a bully and a kid in school. It's kind of like that scenario. And a lot of times Jimmy lies to Roman and Paul about stuff that's happening with the Jay situation. He lied to Paul, and what he did on the phone when he acts on the phone with Jay, he pretty much blatantly lied to Roman. And then Roman said, "Yeah, you're lying," and then he obviously told him the truth. So I don't know.
Heyman did
This is
show Heyman's eyes
Paul.
and the way he looks at Solo Sokoa like he's afraid. I wouldn't be surprised. Kevin Owens will be the first to come on to open Monday Night Raw to the ring. We just saw the backstage promo there with the Bloodline. Now Kevin Owens, KO, in wrestling gear,
Well,
about to enter the ring. And in the first match, it's a contest. There we go. He's gonna go right into Solo Sokoa. So
yep.
this is what a way to start. Hot match to start Monday Night Raw here. The former Universal Champion, 3-time United States Champions, 2-time Intercontinental Champion, the man from Canada, Kevin Owens, and an Orlando resident, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. Let's do this. Right now, Jay, have you noticed that Solo Sokoa has been getting a hell of a push by creative ever since coming up from NXT? Yeah, he got the United States champ, the North American title briefly, but we thought they were gonna push him to the moon in NXT about a year ago, but it looks like the push is coming on the main roster, and Solo Sokoa has delivered.
Oh yeah, it definitely 100%. He's getting a push right now. Obviously, he's the enforcer of the bloodline. He's the one to call to take someone out. He is like a hitman. If Roman needs someone to be taken out, he calls him Solo. If he needs somebody to take care of somebody, he calls Solo. Solo's the one to do it all, and I feel like he is going to be a much needed person in this storyline. He is definitely going to be bigger than expected in this storyline.
I
Um,
agree totally with you. I think
100%.
there is a lot with Solo Sokoa, and I know I saw in the chat Galen wants to see Solo by himself more. Yes, Galen, he is going Solo Sokoa. We go to NXT, Galen. We go to NXT Tuesday. Jay's going tomorrow night. Roadblock. We live in Orlando, Florida, Performance Center. I haven't gone in about a month, just with the basketball and all that. But we go a lot to NXT Live. We saw Solo Sokoa. At least you saw him in the latter part before he moved on to the main roster. but we saw him a lot when he was in NXT. He had everyone over. He's a really good performer, safe, and you could tell there's stardom in Solo Sokoa. And I think he's the one by this time next year will be in a heavyweight title picture. To be believe it or not, or I could see him taking the title away from Gunther. When Gunther has his long title range, and it could be I could see the dawn rising of Solo Sokoa as they're gonna put a rocket ship and just strap him to the moon.
Oh yeah, for a fact. I would like to see him. Everybody wants to see him as Intercontinental Champion. Maybe I want to see maybe as United States Champion. I mean, you never know. I mean, he was North American Champion for maybe a week, and so he obviously had to relinquish the title,
Ooh,
obviously due to brand differences. But I mean, hey, he's a competitor. I can see him as a mid card champ, maybe a heavyweight champion in the future. Once all these top main event stars are down, he becomes the next. Maybe he carries on Roman's world heavyweight champion
torch.
legacy. And
Like
as
the
we start
torch.
here, Kevin Owens taking it out on Solo Sikoa outside of the ring.
Ooh, right into the ring post. Sokoa got hit Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens started off hot there, and I like Sokoa just getting back. This is gonna be a hard hitting match to start it, and I like it. And the bell finally rings now. Oh, there's a takedown by Kevin Owens in the middle of the ring. Now, here's one thing that I have a problem, Jay. The crowd wants to get on their feet. They want to get invested, and here's come WWE security, tell them all to sit down, and then we complain that the crowd looks dead. It's the so WWE security does not allow the fans to get up or stand up and get invested. As we saw it yesterday in AEW. They all get up and they stand and they get. WWE does not allow that. They want everybody to sit monotone or in. They want you to cheer, but it kind of takes the luster because they're like, what the hell? I'm just gonna sit here and just forget it. And
Yeah,
I hate
they
and
kind of did
it
this.
doesn't look good on TV.
They kind of did this in Japan, but kind of differently. Not standing up, they're only allowed to clap, which was kind of like rough for them during the pandemic era. Only allowing to clap during like stuff they liked.
Ooh,
But now it's changed. But I don't know why security does this. Maybe it's for the people behind them just to make sure. Hey, listen, there's people behind you. They want to see this stuff too as well. You can get excited all you
I think
want,
that's
but
what
you
it is.
can't stand up.
You know why I could tell you that was because when I used to go a lot to Madison Square Garden for a lot of the house shows, and you said I never got to really sit the front, but I was ringside, 3 to 4 rows back, and when they get up, you can't see, and I used to hear other folks screaming around, "Hey, sit down," and of course they use expletive language, and I could see probably why, and then sometimes they get into little to avoid fights or people are so rude or short tempered. So I see. I'm going to try to get the devil's advocate. Maybe I'm answering my own question why WWE security does that. But you don't see that issue in all elite wrestling. You see that mostly here. In WWE, everybody, although the crowd is more electric packed. I mean, there's more capacity with WWE than all elite wrestling. But it looks aesthetically on TV when they're all standing up close by. It looks really aesthetically. It looks like engaged. Like wow, what a hot crowd compared to that's the only criticism I'm having right now with WWE with they don't allow them to stand and get or get invested or look like
Yeah.
they're really into it, which they are. It just sometimes they look like they're flat.
I just go based off of noise if they're invested into the match. It's not more of like, oh yeah, they're standing up. I want it's good to see the audience standing up, but you never know. I mean, the noise. We don't. I mean, we stand at NXT. We stand up most of the time, but that's for entrances or if like something huge happen. Um, we don't
I'm glad you
stand up
mentioned that. I'm
all the
glad you
time.
mentioned that because kudos to you all of us that go to NXT. There's like a etiquette. Like they know to stand up for the entrance. Once the match starts, everyone like sequentially sits down, Jay. And then when there's a like a great moment, like a suplex or one of the like a moonsault or holy cow moment, everyone gets up. NXT chant or this was awesome. Then everyone sits down, but it's not like it's not. It's like with an etiquette, and I don't know if you felt that way. It feels really like everyone has that respect.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, there's some people that tell us to sit down. Doing they're doing commercial. They're like they come over to us and NXT and they're like, hey, next time maybe sit down. during the matches. I saw a kid get told to sit down last week,
Oh,
which
I
was
didn't
like,
see. Oh
oh,
no.
come on.
Well, maybe. Well, I haven't gone in a couple weeks, so
Yeah, he was
I
front row. He wasn't even over the barricade, and they're telling him to sit down.
sometimes they want to just show that they have authority. Some
Yeah.
of the people there, some of that security. I'm like, dude, we know you're ahead of your security. You don't need to. We don't need to show you. We don't need to see your badge every week. We know that. We respect it.
Yeah, I try my best to stay out of all that stuff.
And whoa, what a stomp there by Kevin Owens. Look at the crowd. The crowd now. The crowd on their feet. See, that's the etiquette I was telling you about. The crowd gets on their feet
Yeah.
when there's a moment for the moments. People are popping for the moments. This is what wrestling is. They're telling a story
Yeah,
here. They're getting
and
us
then
invested in
security
the
comes
moment.
over and
It's a
tells him to sit
hard-hitting
down now.
match. And you see the security right there.
Yep. So
That's a
one thing
criticism.
WWE and AEW have differences about.
Big
I mean,
difference.
no, there's a
Oh,
lot of differences.
here come Jimmy. Jimmy now coming to the scene, standing on the apron. Referee's gonna want to toss him. Nope. Sokoa gets him. KO's gonna go flying now. Sokoa now, and there's a off the top rope. Now Sokoa is gonna set him up for the hip check. Boom! What a hip check there. Sokoa about to do the Samoan spike. Let's see. No, Owen smart. He rolled out of the ring. That's a veteran. That's a smart veteran maneuver there from Kevin Owens. Oh, but what's Solo gonna do? Solo. Oh, a hip check on the outside. He botched that one though. Camera angle. The camera angle did a nice to pull away, but Solo didn't
Mhm.
really execute that hip check. Now we get a picture in picture.
Yep. And as I'm having a lot of technical difficulties, I haven't been able to watch the match.
Wow, wow.
I don't know. USA, man. USA Network, fix your stuff.
Are you streaming it?
I'm on the USA Network app, but I'm trying to get
Oh,
onto
the
another
app.
app now.
Yeah,
It just,
you're streaming it.
yeah. All
This
right,
is
there we go. I got into Spectrum. All right, there we go.
all right. And Sokoa now trying to bring Kevin Owens back in the ring, and he will. They're still in picture in picture. Of course, they're showing Daryl from The Office eating Pizza Hut pizza, the big New Yorker. They should send one. They should send us a pie each over there. I'm getting a little feedback from somewhere there.
Yeah.
So we got.
I
So we got.
don't know.
So we got Jimmy down in the ringside alongside Sokoa, 2-on-1, and wonder if Sami Zayn will come out and whatever the case. Let's see.
Most
Oh,
likely.
yeah, Sokoa now. I got Kevin Owens on the rope. Ooh, there's a shot by Uso. Jimmy Uso hits him behind the referee's back. Got a rep distraction. So Bloodline putting the ones up in the air.
Oh, right to the ropes. All right,
Jimmy now
as I'm
arguing with
back
the crowd.
finally.
He's engaging the crowd right there, arguing.
Oh, come on, Jimmy.
Ooh, look at that. Kevin Owens getting humbled here while we're in picture in picture. You know what I like about this? I do appreciate it. They kind of know when they're on picture in picture due to the fact that, and Jimmy keeps arguing with the crowd, getting the crowd invested, getting
Look at
heat.
him. Look
That's the right thing to do.
at him.
What's going on, Varys?
He's not here right now.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard him in the background.
No, that was me. I left.
Well, we got Kevin Owens with them.
Oh, drunkie.
Hmm.
You see dude with beer in his hand yelling at Jimmy.
And you rarely see that in WWE TV. You see it
Mhm.
a lot in all elite. The guys with the big beer in their hands. You don't see
Even
WWE
in the
don't
front
go
row.
out of their way to show that too much. Although you could get we all know you could get a beer in the arenas, but that's one thing
Of
you don't
course.
see.
That's not so. Sokoa's in control.
Isn't good. And you know what I was gonna say? I would appreciate it. They're in a big long picture in picture, but the match is not. There's not a lot of action. Sokoa is beating up on Owens on the ropes. Doing a little, and you're not missing much.
This should be like an actual commercial instead of picture in picture. I hate I don't like the picture in picture stuff, man. You know, AEW does it every commercial, and now WWE is catching on to it, and now is doing picture in picture,
The
which is
picture in
not something I
picture
want to see.
the picture is it works on a live TV, Jay, but it tends to be a little bit distraction because you tend to watch more of the commercials anyway because you know nothing
Yeah.
is going to happen during picture in picture. You know that
It-
there's not going to be a finish of the match or anything significant, so
yeah.
you end up seeing the commercials anyway with an eye on the match. And then we get back from picture in picture, and now Sokoa got Kevin Owens in the corner with some headbutts. Oh, here, well, again, Kevin Owens on the top, and Sokoa looked like he's going for a superplex. Dave, our salute. Yes, it was. It was a great
And
game, Dave. It was a great game, man. And the Yankees are up big on spring training right now. Judge hits a homer. I watched some of that day, some of that game. Ooh, here's Sokoa with a
the
Samoan
crowd
drop.
is the crowd, man.
Ooh, I like that. One, two, near fall there. Now let me ask you this, Jay. Do you think that Cena's it'll be at the 9 o'clock crossover?
I think it'll be probably either 9:30 to 10 o'clock slot, or maybe an 8:30 to 9.
And you know what? I know David was mentioning about the game yesterday, and it's funny because 24 hours ago, right in this same very arena where the WWE is wrestling right now, was where the Knicks were playing on the floor, and I was calling the game there. So, my God, I can't get away from the TD center here from
Hey,
Boston.
it's with all these LEDs and the WrestleMania sign, it takes a lot of effort to do this overnight,
Yes,
especially with because I know they're good at it and they've been doing this for a long time. But geez, man, I still it still surprises me how much they can do in less than
it,
24
it
hours.
employs a lot of people. The
Yes,
arenas.
WrestleMania is different. They take their time on WrestleMania.
Oh, Kevin Owens, not Jimmy and Solo. No, super kick by Kevin Owens. Another super kick by Owens. Now Solo in the corner. Now here's a cannonball from Kevin Owens. Yes, he got him with the cannonball. As that guy with the beard with the NWO shirt is going bananas there. Kevin Owens trying to go for the top of the lot.
Jesus.
And here it is. Swanton. Could Sokola get a pin? One, two. No. They're protecting Solo Sokoa. I love it. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this result with the DQ. I know people say, "Yeah, there's DQ finishes in the countouts." I loved it because you're protecting Solo Sokoa here, who still hasn't been pinned on any WWE mat yet on the main roster, and I love it. Now the crowd wants Kevin Owens. Now people are standing up. Jay, this is what we're talking about. The crowd up on their feet in this moment.
Yeah, of course the crowd is going to be up on this on their feet on this moment. I mean, it's after the match. Something big is happening right now. You got Jimmy beating up on Kevin Owens with Solo Sikoa. There could be a Sami Zayn coming to the ring, or possible Jay Uso. There could be so many people coming to the ring to save them. Um, you know, Hopefully, we get one of the two. I don't think we're gonna get Jay, obviously, because Jay and Kevin are two different things. Thank you. Oh wow, nice. Thanks.
Oh,
Uh,
Sami Zayn comes in. So Sami
yep.
Zayn coming in. He's attacking. Now he's on Solo Sokoa. Oh, right into the post. Now he's taking out Jimmy. He's going crazy on him. All over him like a cheap suit. Ooh, what a hit. There's a chair. Oh, he
Oh,
misses. Sokoa gets out of the way. Sokoa now. He's leaving his brother out there? No. Both Usos now scattering. Hightailing out of there. Now, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in the middle of the ring. The crowd. Sami Zayn still got his heat. I mean, he's still over with the crowd. What I mean, with that kind of heat. I mean, not negative. Heard about and the Sammy chant going nuts here. Let's see.
are they finally gonna hug it out?
Oh, he dropped the chair. Last time he hit him, he had the chair. Here we go. Let's see. He's gonna extend. He's gonna extend his hand out for to help him. Oh, he better not take it. Don't take it. Send a wrinkle here. Roll out. Roll out. Roll out. Do your Kevin Owens thing. Yes, he rolled out. Yes,
Obviously, as we see, Kevin
I love
Owens
it.
and Sami Zayn still not trusting each other. They don't know.
I wouldn't either. You hit me in my.
Kevin Owens doesn't know. Is Sami Zayn still working with the bloodline undercover, or is he? I don't know.
Hey, he hit him in the.
Or is
He
he
hit
by
him in the
himself?
jewels. If you get hit in the jewels, I can't trust you. Once you hit, you went and you went. I mean, come on, man.
You know.
That's a big no there. You can't hit no one in the jewels.
Obviously, Kevin said, "If you need help taking down the bloodline, I'll help you." But this thing is not gonna work.
Now,
So obviously, they're trying something. They're trying to take down the bloodline one by one, without each other's help. You got Kevin Owens just take down Solo Sikoa. That match ended in a DQ. Later on tonight, we are getting Sami Zayn taking on Jimmy Uso. So
huh,
is that match going to also end in a DQ, and then Kevin Owens is going to come out and save him? What's going to happen? As you take a look here, Uncle Howdy and Bobby Lashley. Alright. As we go into commercial, I'm going to go and use the bathroom.
so as he steps out for a moment there, he'll be in a moment. Okay.